Oh, I wasn't ready before I hit go live. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Namaste, salutations, good vibes, greetings. You made it through another Monday. So welcome to Master Roachee Monday with QueenKate, the talent.
That's me.
That's her. Nobody else, just her. That's her. QueenKate, the talent, and Master Roachee. Congratulations for getting through another Monday. It's a drag, but now you're here. You're with us. We're going to have some fun. Got a good show tonight.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. We have a guest tonight, a really interesting gentleman. Cameron Ross from Celise Bioproducts. Yeah. I'm exhausted. I am absolutely exhausted. We started out on Friday night.
Yes.
So we take in
Technically,
Thursday night.
We started out on Thursday night and did our Thursday night show and then got sufficient amount of rest and then went Friday and we set up at 12 Points and we were there until like 9:30, 10 o'clock. And then we got home and then we were on Bearded Buds' 24-hour live at 11 o'clock our time.
11 o'clock our time.
And then we went to bed and got up at 5 o'clock.
Sufficient amount of rest.
Mm-hmm. Got up at 5 o'clock.
Drove almost 4.5 hours.
Drove 4.5 hours to DIxon, Illinois.
Set up,
stayed up until 10 o'clock again. Went to bed and then...
Oh, we went to bed much later. Hell, we didn't even...
We didn't get to go to bed until like midnight because of how long DoorDash took to bring us our supper.
And then it was drive back down here for me, get up.
Well, we went and visited with some friends in the DIxon, Illinois area.
Yeah, well, more on that here in a few minutes.
And we had breakfast, then we went and visited with friends, and then we drove what felt like 5 hours back. And tried to rest up a little bit on Sunday.
A few hours, and then I couldn't sleep last night, so I got I was still rolling around at 2:30, and I got to get up at 5:30. So I took a little bit of ambrosia nights, and it knocked me out until the alarm went off. So my butt is dragging, and I'm a little slower than normal tonight.
You seem like you're going at normal speed, though.
Oh, very good.
Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Josh. Hi, Cosmo. Hi, Mark. Hi, Dab King. Hi, Cosmo. Again. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Mr. Burns. Hi, Mike. Hi, Just Rosebud. Hi, Frank. Hi, Alexander. Hi, Ronnie. Hi, Paul.
Namaste, y'all. Yeah, we had a fantastic time in 12 Points. We keep meeting great people every month when we set up. We're setting up there at the first Friday of every month at the 12 Points Creators Market in Terre Haute. And then I tell you, we've been to a lot of different festivals and cons and all of that stuff. But this one, I think,
Hi, Gabby.
the Herbal Roots Canna Fest put on by Herbal Essentials, it's been probably my favorite out of all of them.
Hi, Chuck.
The music was just outstanding. I mean, they had acoustic music. They built a really cool stage, but it was kind of more of a hippie fest than it was a canna fest. It was very laid back. A lot of good people. This was their first year, so got to give a big yell out to Herbal Essentials and Guy Cooksey for putting it on. Good job. We will be back next year. Met so many great vendors. We'll probably talk about them a little bit during the show.
Yes.
But a lot of cool people. And then we went over and it was Illinois Stoners and International Stoners Camp Out that we stopped by.
Yes.
And met so many good people, and bartered for a necklace, and this is.
Well, tell them. Don't tell me. Well, I know.
Yep, quality glass pendant, which is a good friend of ours. We love it. It's a mushroom and hemped out hippie. Did the braiding and the weaving.
Hi, Jeremy.
And
hi, Jeff.
Yeah, it's a beautiful piece, and I am digging it. So what's been going on with Caitlin?
Today,
I heard you were comatose.
I was. I laid down to take a nap at like 1 o'clock, and I didn't get up until like 5 o'clock, and I was just like,
And it's all natural too, right? Nothing added to that to being comatose.
Twisty cannabis's dank nugs, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, all right. Now we're getting to the bottom of things.
I wanted to try it. Hi, Opie.
Hey, Opie.
I wanted to try them without being toasted for the show, because I am not good at being toasted on the show. I get real quiet, which it is what it is. But they put me in a coma, so.
I don't know. You smiled a lot when Hobby was on Thursday. He made you smile. I noticed.
I was still quiet though.
Yeah, right. But
I wasn't very talkative. It's like I have problems articulating thought whenever I'm toasty.
That's not totally true.
Oh no, I articulate lots of thoughts. I have. Okay, so the problem is putting the thoughts into words.
Into words.
Yes.
Well, later tonight we are going to wrap up our final segment on anger. If you've been following us, we talked about, is anger healthy? What is anger? Where does it come from? And then we talked about how it manifests. And now we're going to talk about how to deal with anger. So that's going to be coming up a little bit later. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Wendy. Yes.
Yes. So what was your favorite part of the festival? Think. Come on, massage that gray matter.
My favorite part of the festival?
What's your favorite part of the festival?
Food.
Food.
So we had this booth that was right next to us, and they had allergen-free goodies. So they were free of allergens, and they were gluten-free too.
They knew the right booth to set up next to.
Yeah.
To sell munchies and food and cookies and stuff.
Yeah, I went broke at that booth.
Yeah, it was just real handy because you just reached over. You didn't even have to go anywhere.
I was like, here, $2. Give me a cookie.
Yeah, give me that. I need it. I need it bad.
Well, and I thought it was cool to see that they were doing the whole gluten-free thing, because that's something I haven't seen yet. This is like our third Canna Festival.
Yeah, this year.
Third Canna Festival this year, and I hadn't really seen gluten-free anything anywhere yet.
No, and a lot of these events, it's hard to find non-infused stuff.
Yeah.
You get to the point where you're feeling right, and you don't want anything else. You just want some good food,
Hi,
and
Weedworm.
it's nice. It's nice seeing that. The people are setting
Hi,
stuff
Sam.
up.
Hi, Patrick.
Namaste,
Sorry.
all. Namaste.
No, yeah, that's where the market for me is really at, because I'll get elevated, and then I will get the munchies really, really bad, and the only way to get unelevated is with the munchies. So
If you say so.
it helps.
It helps.
It does help.
You heard it here first from Caitlin, the talent. The munchies help.
Hi, Daniel. Hi, Michael.
So yeah, I had some really. There was a food truck there of Puerto Rican food, and I got the fully loaded papas, and were delicious, and it was a huge amount. I mean, it was very good. The food was great. The people were just amazing. The vibe there was incredible. I'd love to have that kind of vibe everywhere.
I wanted to try the Puerto Rican food, but I got distracted and never went back to that food truck.
Right.
But
yes.
that's
Squirrel.
Hi, Wayne. That's my whole life is a big distraction.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's throw up a hashtag and start getting this stuff rolling, because we got all kinds of cool stuff to give away tonight. All kinds of cool stuff. And if you tune in next Monday night, we're going to be giving away some food. Ash is kind of spreading this out among us, and helping Foop out a little bit. So be sure to tune in next Monday for the Foop giveaway.
Oh, and Cameron popped on the screen too whenever I put up the hashtag. So
all right.
I will unmute him.
Okay. Well, we have our special guest tonight, Cameron Ross. And Cameron and I met, actually he reached out to me from LinkedIn. And he is doing some really, really incredible stuff with packaging. And I think knowing everybody I do in the community, and, caring for the earth and the environment, and just, keeping things clean. You guys are going to be really interested in what Cameron has to say. So, we only have beautiful people on this show, and Cameron is a beautiful person. Well, so much. Cameron, welcome to the show. And if you will, please introduce yourself and just tell them about your business and what you're developing. And the floor is yours, my friend.
Well, I appreciate that, and I appreciate you bringing me onto the show, Master Roachee, very much. Thank you.
Very welcome. You're very welcome.
Yeah. No, so I, long story short, I guess, is I now run a biomaterials company that creates sustainable packaging specifically for the cannabis industry. That is the short story. The longer one is I started playing with biomaterials in college in 2017, 2018. I was tired of all the waste, picking up waste from other people, just seeing the amount of plastic we use, and decided there had to be a better way. And I originally saw the industry going towards the food service, go where the most waste is, tried to create some products in that space, did pretty well up until COVID. And then food service kind of, went under overnight for a while. And I simply just put out a survey, who wants sustainable packaging? Where can we make an impact? And it was an overwhelming response by cannabis companies and people just saying, all of these dupe tubes and all of these bags are just plastic. They won't be recycled. Nobody will take them. They end up in the ocean. Go on and on about how unsustainable it is, regulations, labels. So I shifted gears 100% from food service and went all into cannabis, and have been working on making child-resistant, poison-preventative, medical-grade biomaterials that actually compost at home. They don't need compost facilities. We're trying to get away from just being commercially compostable products. We want to create truly protectable packaging items that work for everyday use. They work on that back end for storage, but they also work for the consumer, and they don't have to go to a landfill. You can just throw them in your backyard, and they should be gone within 12 months.
Man, that is exciting. That is really exciting, and I'm really looking forward to that. And that's one of the reasons that you reached out and we kind of met, is you were wanting to get people's feedback on the types of packaging that they were looking for. And definitely, now how far developed is your company at this point?
So I reached out. I'm always looking to talk to new people in the industry. I mean, you got to keep a pulse on the market. I can't be making things that nobody wants. So
Right.
I specifically look for, packaging items that are currently unsustainable in some form, or we can make it a little bit more optimized, save space, or, look at spreading cost over multiple units rather than just looking at cost per use. Let's look at the cost. Sorry, not looking at cost per unit, looking at cost. It's just different ways that you can be sustainable beyond just materials. And thank you. Your advice goes a long way. A lot of people are looking for bottles that are blow molded in that sense, which is hard to do with plastics, but it's another conversation. But in terms of what we do right now, we're kind of validated our packaging. We make these sustainable dube tubes. They are 100% home compostable. We are actually accepting them as a company. We will take them back and we will compost them, and we'll show you them being composted, all of that good stuff. We can rock and roll. We finally are moving out of that startup phase more into a small business. We source and make everything here in the States. We're really proud of, the past, say, 5 years all put together here to make one good year. I think this is our takeoff part. So I'm looking at making some multi-packs and possibly some new containers for flour, and or we're looking at concentrate, extracts, oils. Can't leave out any of the market.
Fantastic. Yeah, we would be looking for. We just brought out our gummies again, and the Mylar bags that the gummies and some flour come in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, are you doing any type of sustainable packaging with those now?
I am working, but kind of, it's not ready yet, but we are working on a Mylar alternative. That would be the sweet spot. Cannabis companies love the Mylar bags. So I get it. That has been a big focus for us. This is not something that is really ready yet to compete with, Grove bags or other materials that can preserve your packaging, your terpenes. Preservation and freshness is a big thing, just as much as the protection and all the other good stuff that comes from it. And two, the cost is kind of high for a lot of the sustainable films that are already out there in the market comparably, but it is something, it's going to be exciting the next 3 to 5 years, even 10 years for packaging in general, not just for cannabis, on how material blend stuff like we're working on and what a lot of others are working on are going to be replacing plastic at a really fast rate. Mylar bags are going to be one of the first to go.
Right.
That is great news.
So I just wanted to ask for confirmation to make sure I heard you correctly. So for your company, you guys are also producing everything in a sustainable way too? I know a lot of people want to use the biodegradable products, but there are some companies that produce the biodegradable products, but then the process in which they are produced isn't the most eco-friendly or sustainable. You're working on that end of it as well to ensure the whole process is.
Yeah, I'm following your question. I get it. I'm with you. Even, not just sourcing and sustainably, but even the other, touted biodegradable plastics out there are not sustainable in the way that they mean it to be. Unfortunately, there's a lot of greenwashing out there. And that is kind of what I think separates our company beyond our material. Is we're about education, or what we're not even just our company. I'll talk to anybody about plastics. I don't want to sell you anything. We really need to educate, and we really need to get off the traditional thinking about how we recycle. But more to your question on that is it's a matter of education. Yes, we are trying to be more sustainable all around, full circle, to the point where we don't even see it as enough to just be selling a sustainable alternative. You can't sell a sustainable product and then expect people to know what you're doing. So we're trying to work with dispensaries and some of our biggest partners to set up this return program where customers can bring back the tubes. I mean, we're selling compostable labels now, and we've got the remove labels. So we've been working with customers. It's a slow process, but we're getting there to create a full circle system where you can bring back tubes or any of our packaging items to the same bin in your dispensary, and then we would be able to take it back. In the states where we can just clean it, or we can melt down our material and reuse it just like plastic. Our material is designed to mimic plastic. So the polymer chains, it is recyclable is a better word. It's reduce, reuse, and then recycle it.
Right.
This is what we're trying to do. And if we can't take it back and reuse our material in those states that say you can't cross it, no matter, even though we're not touching the plant, we can still send that to a compost facility, which is just as good for us. As long as it's not in a landfill or an ocean, I think that's the first step is prevention.
No,
Yes.
that's awesome though, because me and Master Roachee have had this discussion before, where yes, dispensaries are great and it's amazing and everything, but they were another source of waste products that you couldn't really do anything with. Like, what do you do with the plastic jars or the plastic bags that your product comes in once you're done with it? Because, like, yeah.
You know what happens to them.
Yeah, I can't wait, and I hope you share the video of the degradation of the plastics with me, because I would love to post that and show that to everybody. I think it's going to be so cool. That is just going to be a cool video.
Oh, if I can, I would love to send you something. We actually, in fact, it won't be from me. We'll send you one of our customers in Oregon is a farm, and they are composting our tubes in their own farm compost pile, and they've been documenting that process. I would love to have them share that with you directly. It's better than it coming from us. Have other people show you the results.
Please. In fact, they might be some people that we would like to have on here to show the video and talk about what they're doing. I mean, this is just an amazing idea. It should become a movement. Everybody should be trending this way. Now, something I would like for you to explain to everybody is the difference between biodegradable and compostable.
Yeah, I appreciate you bringing that back up. So stemming on that, the education piece of it. For example, when we speak about our packaging, we say they're home compostable and active compost within 12 months, or, we'll compost them in our return program, which is we partner with compost facilities. We'll collect them and make sure they get composted within 60 days. So when I say home compostable and active compost, I just like to start with compost. It's easier to get the picture. So composting is like, when in the context of a packaging, is when an active compost is at home, when it's got a sufficient moisture, heat, and turnover. So it has to be turned over, maybe let's just say once a week, where that pile is getting, it's not really about the soil, it's about the microbes and the bacteria in the soil. They need to be able to feast. So if you think about these plastic items as microbial food, for example, that's the easiest way to think about it, is these tubes are feeding the soil, but the soil those microbes need certain conditions to thrive. And that's a little bit of moisture, not a lot. It's heat, sufficient heat, and turnover once or twice a week. And that's a healthy compost pile. As long as it's, and going more into the compost, as long as it's a properly even pile, which is about a 30-to-1 ratio of carbon to greens, the browns to greens, sorry, which is carbon and nitrogen. You want more carbon than you do nitrogen in your compost pile. And you can do that with all of your house organic waste only, yard trimmings, and I mean, even, worm castings and all that good stuff. Your compost pile won't smell at all. So if you have a properly maintained compost pile, turning it into good compost, these tubes would really, really love that, and they'd be gone within 6 months, 6 to 12 months, just sitting at home, nothing special about it. But when it comes to biodegradable, the reason so all of our materials that we use are biodegradable. The packaging technically is biodegradable, but that's not really something that, one, we want to say, and two, we're allowed to say, because biodegradable in the eyes of the FTC is, this thing is gone, no special help within, I think it's like 180 or 270 days, can't have any help. So biodegradable, and there's marine degradable. The biggest difference is composting is a controlled biodegradation. It is basically feeding a biodegradable or organic material what it needs to decompose at an accelerated rate. So when people say biodegradable packaging out there in the market, it's kind of, I just right off the gate, that's my instant. No, it's not, unless it's, like a big ass fiber in food service or like a paper straw. Sure, I can get all of that. But when we're talking about rigid, flexible packaging or films for mylar stuff, that stuff has, it should be said compostable, not biodegradable, even though it is, but it can be misleading.
Yeah, biodegradable over an eon. So eventually.
So Alex was wanting to know what's the hashtag for. He doesn't want to enter if he doesn't need it. And our hashtag tonight is hashtag Groovy Days. And what Groovy Days is one of our full spectrum CBD oils. Would you like to go deeper into that right quick, buddy?
Certainly. What our Groovy Days is made for, it's a full spectrum CBD with Delta 8, and it's going to be our last run of the Delta 8 THCO blend. After this inventory is out, we are going to be reformulating it. But it is a oil that you take sublingually, or you can put it in a drink or your coffee and take it as an edible. And it's made to kind of de-stress your day. It's not made to get you high. It's made just to give you that feeling and take away some of the stress and anxiety. So it's more of an anti-anxiety blend. And that's what we're giving away on our first one today. But yes, that's our Groovy Days. We haven't talked about it too much on the show. We've been mostly focusing on our Ambrosian Nights and our Golden Medley and our beard oils, of course. And that brings me to Caitlin, who sponsors this show?
Wait, so Wendy asked, is it like RSO? So no, it's not like RSO. RSO is very potent and very concentrated, as to where this Groovy Days blend, when taken in the right dosage, is more like Master Roachee said, an anti-anxiety, kind of just like mellow out your day. Like if you were thinking about it in terms of recreation, it is a very light, very mild high, essentially.
Right.
Along with getting all the benefits of taking a full spectrum CBD oil.
So that's what. Yeah, it's not made for recreational use. It's not that strong. It's just made to, again, it kind of give you a break from anxiety, a little break from stress. It's an aid. It's not going to take this stuff away, but it will help you
to better navigate your day.
Yeah. So if you're getting a little anxiety, you can do your deep breathing and then take a dose of this and help get your day back on track. That's kind of what this is formulated for.
Yes, Mike Hood said it takes the edge off. Yes,
exactly, it takes the edge off. Thank you, Mike. Very, very, very good way to put it. I'll tell you what, we will be back with Cameron here in a minute, but I think that Caitlin has some tasty licks for everybody.
Yeah, hang on.
Yeah, hang on. And then when we come back, we'll draw for the Groovy Days. We got some good stuff. We got some Huba seeds coming up. We've got a Grow Fam box coming up. We have some beard oil that's going to be out there too. So make sure you all stick around, because you never know what's going to be next.
Keep talking. Don't stop talking.
Oh, she says keep talking the talky words.
Yeah, give me just a second.
I'm all right. I'm watching you with everybody else.
I know you are.
So does that make you nervous? How does that make you feel, Caitlin?
Okay, you can stop talking now. Oh, wait.
Where's the music, Caitlin?
Unmute site.
Where's the music, Caitlin?
harp unstrung. Would you hear my voice come through the music? Would you hold it near as it were your own? It's a hand-me-down. The thoughts are broken. Perhaps they're better left unsung. I don't know. Don't really care. Let there be songs to fill the air. Ripple in still water where there is no pebble toss. Throw into blow. You shall show him if your cup is empty. If your cup is full, let it be again. Let it be known. There is a fountain that was not made by the hands of men. There is a road, no simple highway between the dawn and the dark of night. And if you go, no one may follow. That path is for your steps alone. Ripple in still water where there is no pebble toss. Going to blow. You choose to leave us follow. But if you fall, may you fall alone. And if you stand, then who's to guide you? If I knew the way, I would take you home.
Woo. Ta-da!
Well, you do the talky words about the band.
Fine. That was
Yes.
Roots of Creation
Yay!
with their album Grateful Dub and their rendition of Ripple.
Dig. I love our friends Roots of Creation. Man, they are great. They're touring. If you get a chance and they're close by, you got to see them. They put on a great show. You will not be uh, upset about spending some money to go see them. And we're back with Cameron. Welcome back, sir. You know, we have a lot of people that grow that watch our show, and I'm not sure if they are all familiar with home composting, especially some of maybe our more urban friends.
Sure.
Oh, what I was saying is, uh, we have a lot of growers that watch our show, and I don't know how many of them are actually familiar with home composting, especially in more urban areas. Could you kind of give them maybe some tips and thoughts on how to do this, especially if they don't have much space to work with?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been growing my own soil. It's an organic living soil. Been recycling it myself for maybe 8 years now or so. So I mean, I don't. I mean, I live in Washington D.C. I don't have much space either, so
Right.
it's something you can do. I have a compost pail, just a little pail, a bucket, and I put a compostable bag, one of the really thin ones, inside of it. Keep it on my counter, and I have a coffee machine. So every time I'm done making coffee, I'll dump the grind into my compost pile. Every time I make a salad or cut any of my peppers or onions, all that excess that I don't use goes right into that pile. You can even break down eggshells. You want to for calcium. For growers out there, if you need cow mag, just adding calcium from the eggshell is a great way to add up to that. But the simple way to put it is, I mean, I generally just add fruits and fruit peels, vegetable ends, and coffee grinds. That's the bulk of my compost, and I'll couple that in with some yard trimmings and um, again, for growers, branches broken down or dead leaves, things like that are good. Any dead leaves you can find are good for carbon. If you need a lot of that, that's a good help. Um, Cutting the grass, adding grass, you can use almost anything, and it doesn't take much time. Again, you just need to. So I use a turnover bin. I'm forgetting the exact name, but it's a roller, so it's on two stands, and I can just tumble it over with my hands, and it rolls in place. I do that 4 or 5 times once a week, and then it's a 25 or a 35 gallon. I'm not sure. It's a bit, but
Mhm.
I mean, even in the little garden with cherry tomatoes, every time you're done with that, or when you have a dead tomato fall off, you just add that to the pile. Keep turning it over, or for my case, spinning it. That just means shoveling it up, making sure it can breathe in and out of it. On hot days, like it's been on the East Coast over here, I've been adding a little bit of water to it, just keeping it a little moist, try to combat some of that heat. And yeah, I leave it out in the sun, so it gets about 6 hours of sun a day.
Oh, right on.
Cooking lately, but all of that together, and most of the time, 4 to 6 weeks, you'll start to have some solid dirt compost you can use, and just add that back to your plants, house plants or whatever you got, whatever you need it for.
Oh yeah, creating a compost. I've used old fence and fence post to create a compost. I've used pallets in the past, and go out there when you're doing it that way. Take your potato fork and stir it once a week, and watch and watch it grow, because it's some of the best soil you're going to get is by doing your own composting, or adding it into other soil mixtures that you're using. But if you're a grower that's using living soil, here's a chance to make your own, or at least supplement what you're using.
Is a potato fork like a pitchfork?
Yeah, it's the three like
So it's a pitchfork.
no,
What's the difference?
potato fork is shorter and fatter. The digging in the ground
It's
and
like
digging
for
up.
like,
I'm gonna
is
have
it
to
a
teach you to
handheld
dig.
tool?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to teach you how to dig potatoes. You've been growing potatoes the easy way in your little cleaner stack.
Kitty litter containers.
Yeah, no, we're gonna go out and actually grow potatoes, and you'll find out what a potato fork. A pitchfork or a hay fork is longer and thinner.
I'm gonna start calling people potato forks. That sounds
I'm
like
sure they will appreciate that.
that sounds like a hefty insult.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we?
I don't mean to bother you.
Of course
For
not.
some reason, when you came back, you sounded a little muffled.
Huh.
Do we
I
still?
don't know if it's something.
It wouldn't be that.
But where's your speaker?
I don't know.
Okay, I don't know. I'm just saying.
That was Mama Roachee dropping in for her usually unplanned visit.
She came in here to fiddle with things.
Yes, and that's why we usually close the door when we're here. Keep her from coming in and fiddling with things.
They grow a lot of potatoes in Wisconsin.
Right
That's
on.
what Keith said.
Oh, we used to grow a lot of potatoes. Why don't we spin the wheel?
I can do
let's
that.
Get rid of this. Let's get rid of this hashtag.
It's spinning.
Yeah, it's annoying.
It's spinning. The hashtag's annoying? You're annoying.
No, I am your life coach, your mentor.
Kathy Schmidt, are you still here? If you're
Kathy
still
Schmidt.
here, I need to see you in the comments, babes. Please. And thank you.
Yes, let us know that you are still among us.
Yes. Kathleen said, how did she say? So, like, we got cats and, the big 5-gallon? Is that a 5-gallon bucket?
Yeah, I believe it's
The big 5-gallon buckets of litter. We were getting a bunch of them and we didn't have anything to do with them. So, like, we took the top off of one and then cut holes in the side of another one and slid it down in there and put dirt in it with potatoes. And that way we could pull it up and pull the potatoes out and then put it back.
Yeah, that's smart thinking.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Doing the same thing with garlic.
So, see, I think next year is going to be my year for garlic because we have this farm stand that's local, and we went and picked up some garlic from over there, and I was cooking with it last night, and I was like, Mom, look at these cloves of garlic. They're huge.
Yeah, the cloves of garlic were the size of an apple.
Yeah.
I mean, they were huge.
Yeah. Plus, there's a lot of stuff that I want to do with garlic honey. Making fermented garlic honey, and also I really want to try garlic confit, and I want to do it with a large amount of garlic because I like garlic.
Yeah,
24/7.
An issue with garlic. Did we see Kathy?
Oh, I got distracted.
You
Hang
got
on.
distracted, didn't you?
You got me talking about garlic.
Yes.
I love garlic.
And garlic's like a squirrel.
There she is. I found her.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Kathy.
So, Kathy, what I'm going to need you to do is I need you to send Master Roachee
That's me.
a private message with your address so we can get your bottle of Groovy Days sent out to you.
So, yep, send us, DM me your information, and we will get that out to you. So, Thank you. Thank you.
Yay.
I love having such cool and knowledgeable people coming on and sharing because, Cameron, we have a wonderfully talented and great community here. And the one thing that I can guarantee you that we all have in common is cannabis and growing, enjoying just even cannabis artwork. But it's nothing like, growing your own plant in your own soil that you created. I mean, that just takes this whole experience to another level.
Yes. Yes.
I think it does.
I would like to get to the point where I can start growing my own foods.
Her own foods.
Yes. A various variety of foods.
Yes.
Starting with garlic.
And then she wants the hamburger plant.
Oh, you remember those things in the yard that you didn't know what they were, but they were like spiky flower balls?
Yeah.
That's garlic.
Okay. I remember planting some, but they were like all over the place.
They are all over the place out there.
So yeah, I knew I recognized them,
Well,
but
and
I wasn't sure what they were because I've had all kinds of bulbs and stuff planted everywhere.
I ate one of them
Okay.
raw. It was nice.
Cool.
I think it's a variety of wild garlic because I've heard wild garlic is a lot more mellow to the mouth than regular garlic, and like I could actually eat this without my mouth being like.
Wonderful. So well, let's try to corral it over all in one area this time.
That's going to be a problem.
Well, we'll try.
Because
we'll train it.
I might have taken one of the spiky balls and like undid all the seeds from it and started throwing them everywhere. So
That's fine too.
whoops.
We're gonna attempt to eventually to turn our whole yard into gardens, berries, and trees. I'm going to try to get persimmon trees planted this year and maybe pawpaws.
I want to turn the yard into a food forest.
Yep, that's the plan. We do a little bit each year, and we got a lot of yard to return to nature.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
No more cutting grass.
I'm
Take care of
excited.
your soil.
Oh yeah.
Certainly.
Oh yeah.
Well, Cameron, would you like to stick around? We're going to go in and talk about anger here shortly and kind of get into to that. It's our final part of that series. Or, you want to hang out or split? What would you like to do, my friend?
You can take me off the screen, but I will certainly stick around and listen for sure. I appreciate you having me on and letting me talk a little bit about composting. That was great.
Yeah.
You know what? If you would like to, what you could do is I can go ahead and kick you out of the studio, but you can. This is a plug.
Oh.
I'm not like actually like kicking you out. I promise. This is a plug. I swear. You can head on over to Master Roachee at Facebook.com or Master Roachee on YouTube or Master Roachee on Rumble or Master Roachee on Twitch and give us a like and a follow.
Yeah, but Cameron, we'll stay in touch because I definitely want to follow up with you and keep in contact because I know that I myself am going to be very interested as soon as you have something even comparable to the Mylar, because I'm not putting flour in them, I'm putting gummies in them. I would love to be one of your people to do these products. And eventually, when you get to the point where we can, bottle our oils in, the same style bottles, yes, I'm definitely looking forward to working with you in the future on this technology. It's going to be great for the cannabis community. It's going to be great for, humanity in itself to reduce this waste. And I mean, these microplastics have got me scared to death, and we need to do something about it.
Well, I appreciate it, and I know we will absolutely keep in touch. Master Roachee and QueenKate, thank you for having me on, and we're definitely staying in touch. And at the very least, I still need to order some Ambrosia Nights because I've just been traveling, haven't had a chance to order it, but I'm going to be back next week. I plan to. I need some help sleeping.
Wonderful,
Right
my friend.
on.
Wonderful. We'll be more than happy to help you out. I'll get in contact with you here in the next day or so.
Thank you.
Namaste, my friend.
Boom.
Boom. Boom.
Boom.
How about boop?
You remember the name of the company?
Solis Biopharmaceutical.
Solis Bioproducts.
Bioproducts.
Solis Bioproducts. You keep your eyes out for that name. That's going to be a big name.
Yes, it is. They're doing some wonderful stuff, and I know a lot of people out there do like growing in living soil, And composting is an amazing way to amend your soil. So check it out. Don't let anything go to waste. And it's a wonderful message. And I'm glad that companies like what Cameron's doing, his company, are stepping up.
Is that better, Mom? Can you see it now, Mom? Huzzah.
Huzzah.
She's going to come in here and yell at me.
Huzzah.
Oh.
What do you got there?
Whoa. This is about garlic. Hush. So, wait, I don't want to lose it. All the hashtags are making me lose it.
You've lost it.
So this is what Kathleen Anderson says. I have garlic chives. The whole plant is edible. The bulbs, the scope, the greens, the green part, you can just cut it like chives into butter for the best garlic butter ever. The shapes are great. The snopes are great dried, and it is garlic powder. And of course, the bulbs. I can send some garlic bulbs for this if you want to send me your address. Very hardy plant, but the greens are just as good in salads and all cooking where you want garlic flavor.
Yes. Yes, we would love something like that.
You want to barter with me, Kathleen?
Yes, we can barter.
Scapes. She said scapes.
All right.
Snopes, scapes, shapes.
Ooh, that sounds
slopes.
good. That sounds good.
Because, yeah, I really want to try garlic confit, which is where you take a lot of garlic and olive oil and you roast it in the oven and you make like a paste to put on stuffs. And that sounds scrumptious.
Does she seem to be overly excited about this?
No.
I think so.
No. Garlic. It's the future. Garlic is amazing for you. Well, this fermented garlic honey that I was talking about, they've been using it for years and years and years. And like used to, people just pop a couple of the fermented cloves of the honey garlic to help when they had common colds and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And I'm hyped about garlic.
I didn't notice.
Not at all. Well, and like I know everybody gets all garlic breath, onion breath, blah blah blah.
Nobody wants to get you close enough to you to find out about your breath anyway.
Garlic.
I think you're safe.
Onion. I like the savory. Bobbert said garlic beard oil.
I don't know about that.
Garlic beard oil. Hi, Amy.
I used to have garlic beard oil when I worked in a pizzeria.
Oh, see, when I worked in a pizzeria, I didn't have garlic beard oil, but I did have... That's not appropriate for this show.
Yes, Caitlin, let's keep this PG-13. You make me very uncomfortable at times with where you want to take conversations.
Huzzah!
And you're not helping either. Huzzah.
No, we can't do the uncomfortable moments segment on this show, for sure. For sure, we cannot.
Is that a Thursday night?
That's a Thursday night. That is a Thursday night
a Thursday
segment.
Night segment.
Yes, it's a Thursday night segment.
Yes, we try to behave ourselves a little bit more on Mondays. Or keep Caitlin on a tighter leash.
I stopped myself.
Whichever may be.
I stopped myself. So I'll touch on it just a smidgen, Elizabeth. So I worked at Papa John's as my first job, and I did everything.
Oh, you had to ask, didn't you?
I did everything. I made pizzas. I pulled pizzas out of the oven. I cut pizzas. I delivered pizzas. I took orders on the phone. I did everything. But most of the time, I was working the dough station on the make line, which... That's a really fun job. I might get a part-time job at Papa John's because I love making pizza. Anyway, so the thing about working at the dough station is there's flour everywhere. Like, I would have so much flour crusted all over me by the time I'd get off work. My shoes always had flour covered in them. So flour everywhere. I would have flour dough like stuck in my crevasses, like just everywhere.
I'm not surprised.
So yeah, I'll tell the joke on Thursday night if you want to tune back in on
Yeah.
Thursday.
There you go.
Because
a reason to tune in on Thursday night.
There's only one way to say it, and I can't say it on here.
Put a hashtag us.
There's already a hashtag up.
Oh,
Where the hell have you been?
I'm been over here.
Yeah.
Oh, beard oil. All right. Very good. I can't hear and I can't see, so I can't read the comments, and I have to trust what Caitlin reads.
See, yes, exactly, Kathleen. That's the garlic honey that I was talking about. Yes, and
I mean, garlic honey is very good, very effective, but I don't think it's all that you're making it out to be.
No, but I want to try it.
Well, yes, I think you should try it. I
want to try it. That's why I'm so excited about it. Well, that's why I bought so much garlic. That's why I bought like
4 pounds of garlic.
No, I bought like 5 cloves of garlic when we went to the farm stand.
And how big are the cloves?
They're like this big.
About
big.
like that.
Like smaller than a tennis ball, bigger than a golf ball.
So, about a pound of garlic.
Smaller than a tennis ball, bigger than a golf ball.
About a pound of garlic.
But so we didn't have honey, so I couldn't do it.
Do.
You wouldn't know because I didn't want the store-bought honey. I wanted the special honey.
Oh, I was going to say I have raw honey up there.
You've got honey that you bought to make mead. I just don't know where it's at. But if I found out where it was at, I would be stealing it.
Yes, that's why you're not going to find out where my mead honey is.
Yeah, Kathleen said you need like a half a jar of garlic. But yeah, I want to try it because like you said, that's what other people have been saying is it tastes like candy, and like candied garlic, that actually sounds like pretty good.
But honey garlic, it's good. You'll like it. But
Well,
I don't think that it's all of this. I just don't.
Not the bear.
I don't.
Well, no, so it's not like a huge deal. It's just something I want to try. Like, I don't know if you've noticed, but I get super excited when I'm making stuff.
Oh, I haven't noticed.
Like, last night when I was cooking supper, I was hyped the whole time.
Oh, tell them about Thursday night.
Thursday night? You mean when I baked the angel food cake at 2 o'clock in the morning?
Uh-huh.
Is that the night you're talking about?
That is the night that I'm talking about.
So Thursday night, Master Roachee used me as a tester for our gummies that we have already rolled out again. They aren't available on our website yet, but they will be
soon,
shortly. And so he said you have to try one because you can give your honest opinion to people what the gummies are like from your perspective.
And this was a flavor that you wanted.
And yes, it was a flavor I requested because
and that flavor is
blue ras, because everybody likes blue raspberry. Everybody likes blue raspberry.
My flavor was cherry.
But yeah, everybody likes blue raspberry, so I wanted blue raspberry because yum. Any hoozle. So yes. I tried one out. I was roasty toasted the entire show, essentially incoherent because like I could not do the talky words. Like I did a little bit of the talky words, but not a lot of the talky words. Like it's not a good formula for me to be that toasty during the show.
But the puppets made you smile.
They did. However,
yes,
when I started to come down off that gummy, I was hungry. I was very hungry. And here lately, my thing has been baked goods. And I was like scouring the cabinets for like something that would be simple and easy to bake. And angel food cake. All you got to do for a box of angel food cake is add water.
Hence, destruction in the kitchen at 2 a.m.
Hey, you're still eating on the angel food cake.
I have not had any of that angel food cake.
Okay, well, me and Mom are still eating on the angel food cake, and it is a scrumptious angel food cake. And when we get done here, I'm going to make banana nut chocolate chip muffins. So.
I'll have some of those. No.
Yes, muffins, Elizabeth. She said her go-to lately has been muffins.
I always can go to a muffin.
Ooh, Kathleen said add lemons to the honey garlic.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Lemons, or what would be better, like lemon slices or like just the peel?
I put a lemon slice in.
Lemon slice, like whole lemon slices?
Yeah, that would be wonderful for the cold remedy during the winter. Why don't we go ahead and spinny the thingy?
Spinny the thingy?
Let's get rid
You're
of the
just
spirit
all
oil.
about kicking out hashtags today.
Just get rid of it. Let's give some stuff away.
Let's give some stuff away.
We got a lot to give away. We can't be sitting around here waiting.
Amanda Loy.
Oh, I see a Donnie.
Oh my gosh, he said he made Fat Elvis banana bread, aka banana bread with Reese peanut butter cup chips in it.
Oh, that sounds good. And
That sounds scrumptious.
we also wanted to say we sang her happy birthday, but we might as well wish her happy birthday now. Yolanda, if you're watching, if you're listening, happy birthday.
Amanda, I can't remember if we've sent you anything before. So just make sure you resend your address to Master Roachee. Pretty please. We are still working out as to whether we need to get an address book going or how we're gonna do things in regards to addresses with all of our peeps. Hi Dinkstats. And yes.
Namaste.
Yes. Happy birthday, Aunt Yo-Yo. I know it was a few days ago now, but happy birthday. And also, happy 710, peeps.
710.
Happy 710. It's 710 today.
Happy 710.
Happy 710. You know what 710 is?
I don't think so.
You don't know what 710 is?
I don't think so.
So, like, 420 is, like, the time that you smoke flower.
Mm-hmm.
710 is the time you do dabs.
Okay.
That's how it was explained to me, at least.
Ah, all right. Well, I'm more of a flower guy than a dab guy, so maybe that's why I don't understand 710.
I had to have Jamie explain it to me, so you're fine.
Oh, it's that young lingo.
Kinda. Hi, Maxwell.
You know, I should
Welcome in,
know
welcome in.
because I should know that lingo because the kids think I'm hip.
Happy 710.
Caitlin,
Master Roachee.
what do you do about your anger? How do you deal with your anger?
I use my coping skills.
Oh, very good. And what coping skills are those?
Why you gotta touch me?
Because I want to see you working on these coping skills in action. Oh. So what are, I mean, how, we've talked about, types of anger, where anger comes from, how to recognize if anger is healthy or not, not healthy, unhealthy. But now, since we know all of this, how are we going to deal with it? Yes, you're back. She's back. She's back with a crayon.
What's the next? No, it's a Sharpie.
Okay.
What's the next
I didn't
hashtag?
think you were allowed Sharpies. You were supposed to have crayons.
What's the next hashtag?
We're not telling you.
Well, I want to know.
Well, we're not telling
I
them.
don't
We're
know
not
what
going
we're
to tell
doing.
you.
I don't know what we're doing. As
I don't
the
know
next
what we're doing
hashtag.
either. I'm asking.
Well, you're not going to find out. Go wait with everybody else.
You don't want to do the Eid says?
I think you need to plug your idea about the uncomfortable moments.
That's Thursday.
Yeah, that is Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh,
Goodbye.
I think it should be every day.
No.
No, because with the uncomfortable moment segment, we will be getting into uncomfortable topics to talk about your parents with. So it's not really a Monday night thing
that is
because,
a
like, the
Thursday
only
night.
thing that I am uncomfortable talking about with this individual is
Everything.
Everything.
no, not everything.
I can make you uncomfortable.
Just
about talking
inappropriate
about
things.
anything. Everything.
I will never
After
talk to
Steve
you
was on
again.
and said thank you for coming. He'd love to have us back.
Oh,
of course.
Cool.
I think Kate missed that comment.
Kate.
But I thought I'd tell you.
What?
Why are you missing the comments?
Because
Why
I
is
got
she
somebody that won't stop touching me.
Why is she in here? So what are your coping mechanisms?
It depends on the type of anger, honestly,
Okay.
for me. So, like, a lot of the times with situational anger, if somebody's, like, really making me mad, I just walk away. I walk
Okay.
away. Unless I've been disrespected. If I've been disrespected, then I inform them how they disrespected me and how they need to get their life straight and not disrespect me, and then I walk away.
Yeah, she does that a lot with me.
I do.
Yeah, so
I do.
it gets to the point where I just disrespect her just for her to leave me alone. So, she walks away, pouts, leaves me alone. It all works. It all works.
Rough.
Well, there's really three ways that you can really deal with it, and one is express it,
Mm-hmm.
and you can express it in ways that aren't mean or bad, but you can express the anger about what's made you angry and what you need to relieve that.
A lot of the time for me, the way that I get over being like really super duper angry,
Mhm.
honestly, is I vent to people and just like talk about it.
Right.
Like, and it's almost like the more I talk about something that has made me angry, the faster I get over it.
And that does help. Talking it out
Mm-hmm.
definitely helps. The other thing you can do is, I'm going to say it, and they're going to say, "What? No, you don't want to do this." Is suppress it. Now, not internalize it, but suppress it. Say you just had a really bad day, or had a fight with your favorite wife, or
Your
favorite boyfriend, favorite girlfriend, favorite husband. Anyway, if you take that, and you're maybe an athlete or an artist, but you go and you swim extra laps, you run, an extra distance.
So you
channel
you repress it until you can deal with it.
You suppress it, and then you channel it into a positive way. If you're an artist, take that anger and put it on canvas, put it into your music, put it into your poetry, express it. That's another way you can deal with your anger.
The talky bits is the piece that works best for me,
Well,
because otherwise it's like an itch in my brain. You ever had an itch in your brain? That's what it's like for me.
I don't even want to know. I don't want to know.
Like, I don't know how your relationship with your brain is, but if I've like truly been angered about something, my brain won't let me let it go until I have fully processed it, and the way I process things is by talking about them.
Right. And that kind of comes to the third way of dealing with anger is calming. And talking about it and venting to another person is a calming measure. One of the ways that I like to think about it, if I can in the moment, is this going to matter 5 years from now? Is this going to matter a year from now?
Thank you, Vicky. Vicky just sent us 200 stars.
Oh, namaste. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you very much. Is this going to matter an hour from now? And getting upset and getting angry, and also thinking about what you're getting angry about. And sometimes it'll just make you laugh. It's like, really, I'm getting pissed off over this, really. So, take a look at it and find a positive way to channel anger. We don't want to be going out and shouting at people, hitting inanimate objects, kicking inanimate objects, kicking live objects. We want to be.
You just been watching people be angry in the wild for a minute, haven't you?
I have. I've studied anger in the wild. But we can be angry. It's healthy to be angry. It's a natural emotion to be angry. It's how we deal with that anger.
Yes, every action has an equal or opposite reaction.
Yeah.
Take your negative action that is placed upon you and turn it into a positive one.
Sometimes it just comes back sevenfold.
Oh my gosh.
And, and other people say, karma, baby. Karma, I knew it was going to happen.
Listen, now that you talk about it, though, like, for real, the last coping mechanism that you said, the last one that you stated, if I don't have anybody to talk to, that's what I do. I talk to myself and tell myself, like, you need to chill. Like, this isn't something that's, like, major, that's going to affect you for a long time. You just need to let it go and get over it.
And that's healthy too, talking to yourself. Now, in your case, when you answer yourself back in 3 different voices, that's when things start to get a little weird.
Most of the time, there's only 2 up there. There's me and my brain. In my brain.
Yes, I it gets a little crowded in here.
Look at this. Hi, Tina. I meant to say hi to you earlier, but I got distracted. Sorry, babes. Hi, Dennis. Look at the screen. Read the screen.
I can't read it. I can't see it. Oh, hi, Mama Roachee from Twitch.
There you go. Sorry, I had to get a little violent there.
You like getting violent with me.
Any hoozle. Most of the time, there's only 2 voices in my brain.
You like when I get violent with you.
Most of the time, there's only 2 voices in my brain. There's me and my brain. However,
which one to listen to?
Usually, I have to talk to my brain, and I have to listen to myself over my brain, because my brain, she reckless. There's so many intrusive thoughts up there. Oof. But anyway, most of the time,
yes, and
I am listening to myself, not my brain. But I have noticed when I smoke certain types of strains, like ones that are like really super powerful, and I get really elevated, there is this 3rd voice up there that comes out and starts talking to me, and like I had to stop for a second, and I was like, "Whoa, who's that?"
This is the one where you're vaguely or barely conscious?
No.
What voice is that?
I don't know. It's a different one. It's not my brain and it's not me, but it's up there.
Right. I'll tell you what. Why don't we hit another music break? Let's play an Uber commercial too.
Okay, give me a second. Let's play the Uber commercial real fast.
All right. Yeah. Let's put that out there.
Get out of here. I'll do that later. Or do you want to play a Foop commercial?
Let's do the. We'll do the Uber now, and we'll do a Foop
later. I'm not good at the transitions for the commercials. I just play them.
So, yeah.
Yes, Dennis, Master Roachee does play guitar. Just not live.
Yeah, I haven't really played in a couple of years. When COVID hit, things got moved around a lot, and I'm starting to get back into it. Yeah, I miss it. I miss playing. Need to play more. Need to play more. I need to put the amplifier by your head.
For our final number, a song of love. To all those listening in, stay warm and good night.
Johnny, I'm begging you to think this over. You're alone, and it couldn't be much colder. Think of what you have to say. Can't wait another day.
Fuck no, I'm coming right now to see you walking. My ass and 22 degrees. you're being irrational. And I think you're being a bitch. It all comes crashing down. One big beautiful sound. Love me, shock me, anything for you to touch me. I'll be your dog to push around. She don't want me, it all comes crashing. One big beautiful sound. I'm feeling fine, I'm sobering up. I'm just so tired, I don't wanna get up. Think I'll find a coat in the sweatbands warmer than it was. Tired of me fucking up my life, yeah. Suck it and see, yields no surprises. I've been down this road 1,000,000 times. I cannot believe I'm walking down this line again. My father and me breaking out so vicious. Would you believe it's a condition? I wouldn't either, I would leave while you can back up your shit and find a real man. All that I got is what you see, and it isn't a lot, just little old me and rockin' man with a bit of chaser, running around still trying to chase her. Love me, show me, anything for you to touch me. I'll be a dog to push around. She don't want me, it all comes crashing on. Beautiful sound.
Interesting choice of songs there, Caitlin. Who is that?
That was Johnny Manchild and the Poor Bastards with One Big Beautiful Sound. And I would like to say,
Yes, what would you like to say? Yes.
Okay, so I selected that song solely on the title, and I was like, that sounds like a nice title. There's not gonna be any cuss words in it. It's gonna be a good song. Listen, I gotta stop trusting the songs from Johnny Manchild and the Poor Bastards, and remember that those are Thursday Night Vibes only songs, because of the cuss words.
Yes, our Thursday night show is rated adults only.
That was very colorful.
Our Monday night show
We
is
try-
rated everyone.
We try to keep it PG-13.
Yes. And how are we doing that?
Um,
Not very well tonight, are we?
There was only one F word in that song, so it's still PG-13.
Okay. All right. Just watch your mouth the rest of the show. Because we're allowed like one, aren't we?
Yes.
Yes.
We get one for it to still be rated PG-13.
All right. So we've had our one.
You just can't say anymore.
No, you can't. No potty mouth from you tonight. So why don't we have a hashtag up?
Because I didn't know what we were doing and you didn't tell me.
Well, why don't we do an Uba seed. This is a feminized white Russian. Now, please, whoever wins our Uba seeds, please send us photographs. We want to see these plants being grown. That's part of the deal. When you get these, please grow them, post pictures, send pictures to me. We want to see these seeds in action. So you don't have to be in the picture, but we sure want to see the plants. Let us know which strain you're growing, and because I would love to post these.
So, right quick, Elizabeth has a question, and I am going to answer it.
Well, you answer Elizabeth's question.
I will, hang on. Sorry, I was getting the hashtag up. So, Elizabeth, What I would do, I wouldn't use coffee filters because there's a chance that they'll saturate with the batter. What I would do is if you have any wax paper on hand, I'd cut it into like squares and then like push it into the tin and kind of like do like a motion with your finger to get it to stay down. Like crease it. Yeah. Crease it. I'd crease it into the tin and then, yeah. But I think wax paper would be better than coffee filters. She asked, here, I'll tell you. I'll just tell you. She said, okay, stoner moment question. Can you cut a coffee filter and use it as a muffin paper?
I don't think so.
No, that's why I said wax paper.
Yeah,
I think the coffee filter is too...
it would stick. It would become part of your... It would become part of your
It would become
muffin.
one with the muffin.
Yeah, wax paper, foil. You can line it with foil. We used to do that when we didn't have any cupcake liners.
Foil?
Mm-hmm.
Wax paper or foil?
This is a White Russian. It is a hybrid, 8 to 10 weeks flowering. Very good yield. So, looking good. That's.
You need to
what
tilt
we're
your hat
spending
back
for.
a little bit. You look like a cobbler that works inside a tree when you do that.
You calling me an elf?
Kind of like a
Keebler elf?
not like
No, I want to be a Keebler elf.
like
Yes,
a cobbler.
I want to live in a tree and
like
eat
an
cookies.
enchanted cobbler. Not, I mean, you could eat cookies, but
I
like
want
an
to live in a
enchanted.
tree and eat cookies.
You look very
and hang out with
enchanted
the
when you do that.
Keebler elves.
You kind of look like Santa Claus when you do that, but like a magical Santa Claus.
Oh, magical Santa Claus.
So, also, Elizabeth, other people are saying spray your pan with Pam lightly and the muffins will fall right out when they're done. That's the other thing. I haven't tried that.
Does Pam's muffins fall out?
Does Pam's muffins fall out? Does
Yes.
anybody know?
Inquiring minds want to know. Yes. No.
I'm thinking about Pam's muffins.
Yes, I bet you are. And I wonder what her
That's
brain
okay,
is
Lynn.
telling her to do with Pam's muffins. Because, there's two separate, there's her and her brain. And they have regular conversations.
We do.
Mm-hmm. Totally normal. Totally normal for Caitlin.
Lynn said that they use Pam.
All right. I'm good with Pam.
If you don't have Pam and you want to use... So what I do when I don't have Pam personally is I take oil on a paper towel and start rubbing things down.
How about just
Or butter.
finger full of Crisco?
Well, you don't know if they have Crisco. Crisco isn't as popular as it used to be.
Everything used to be fried in Crisco.
See, I need a silicone muffin pan too.
I had one.
I don't know.
I
haven't explored yet.
I think I have a silicone muffin pan somewhere.
Dennis said WD-40.
Yeah, that'll work. It'll blend right with the rest of her flavors. Actually,
you don't know what kind of muffins Elizabeth is making. You only know what kind of muffins I'm making.
Well, I'm talking about your muffins.
My muffins are going to be banana, nuts,
Yes,
and chocolate chips. Banana, nuts, and chocolate chips.
that's what they're going to start out being. But
She's got a can of Crisco. She does have... Elizabeth has a can of Crisco.
right on. So yeah, you can.
Just stick your finger in the jar.
What you want to do with Crisco is just like when you're making a cake, you want to lightly coat the pan or the cups with the Crisco, and then lightly flour them, and you can drop them in there, and your cakes will pop right out.
Mom said paper towel.
Well, paper towel.
Huzzah!
Yeah, paper towel. Huzzah.
Elizabeth said she's making banana chocolate chip muffins, but no nuts. See, I wanted just banana chocolate chip, but the only muffin mixes we have at home are banana nut.
Because I like nuts.
So we're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna see how it goes. Listen, I've had banana chocolate chip muffins, and those are scrumptious. So I'm sure the nuts aren't gonna make it any not scrumptiouser.
I can almost guarantee you at some point it will go poorly. It'll look like a kitchen battlefield.
It will not. I am not that messy.
I think your mother begs to differ.
That's fair, Elizabeth. That's fair.
Oh, no, what a wonderful time we had in DIxon.
I'm getting some good cooking tips in these comments.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I'm glad you are getting some good cooking tips.
Why?
Hey, please, we are also always looking for bands, artists, musicians, comedians.
Hi, Sandra.
Also, for our Thursday night show, we're looking for painters. We're looking for artists of different stripes and styles and all to come on and talk to us. So reach out to us, and we'll see if we think that the community at large would be interested in what you're doing. So if you know anybody or you're talented and want to send us a clip or get with me directly, please do.
Yes.
Please do.
We'll feature you on our show.
Yes, we love to show off our family and community's talents. We're all family. We may not always get along with each other, but we're all out here to support and love each other.
Are they cool puzzles, Elizabeth?
Puzzles.
If they're cool puzzles. She says she puts puzzles together, and that's the closest to an artist that she is.
Right on.
But if they're cool puzzles, like I've done some pretty nifty puzzles, buddy. Like for a hot minute, that's what me and my group of friends that I had at the time, that's what we were doing. We'd get hella roasted, and then we'd just put puzzles together.
And that was her and her brain.
No, there were.
Oh, that's right.
There were other people.
You had a couple bears and that rabbit.
No, there were other people. There were other actual people. We would get toasty and we'd put puzzles together because puzzles can be cool. If you find like a really really cool puzzle and you put it together and then you glue it, then you've got a piece of art and you put it together. So technically, you made it.
I love doing puzzles, but you know what stopped me from doing puzzles?
Yes. What?
Cats.
You just gotta know how to navigate the cats. Because this friend that I used to put puzzles together with, she had cats. You just got to know how to navigate the cats.
Well, you also have to make sure that you cover everything up securely when you leave the puzzle. Because they will lay in the middle of it. They will bat around the pieces. They will pick up the pieces and run away with them. Yes. Cats kind of ended my puzzle days.
The 3D stoner puzzles are the sweetest. Hello, Ohio's Friendly 420.
Now that would be cool. Hey, Ohio's Friendly 420.
Elizabeth said she stopped doing them until all of her cats were gone. So, I mean, if you've got the amount of cats that it makes it a problem, I could see not doing it. But, like, if you only got, like, 1 or 2 cats and you got, like, 3 buddies, you could have 2 buddies petting cats while you're putting together the puzzle. You just got to invite buddies over.
There you go. Have a puzzle party. Well, I could add another P, but that probably wouldn't be...
That's not appropriate.
Yes, that's
PG-13.
Yeah, that's not a Monday night statement.
PG-13. I spin the wheel. I spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
I'm spinning the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
I'm spinning the wheel.
Got some good stuff.
Michelle Paris, are you still here, babes?
Michelle Paris.
If you're here, come to the comments and let me know you're here, darling.
Yes, no hashing, no dashing.
And Elizabeth, I could understand entirely not wanting to do puzzles with 30 cats.
Yes.
That doesn't sound like a fun time.
3 cats are too many to do puzzle time with.
Too many cats. Too many cats.
Yes.
I'm just reading.
No, I know, but you're reading, distracted. But you're not sharing. You're sharing and not reading.
Hi, Estevan. Michelle Paris, if you're still here, I'm gonna set a timer. If you're still here, I need you to come to the comments and let us know that you are here.
There we
But
go.
for now, I am setting a timer. Timer.
Uh-oh. You're going to miss out on your chance. You don't want to miss out on your chance of the White Russian Uba seeds. This is some very,
Boom.
very, very good genetics from our friends Uba Seeds, and they're a Hungarian company. And the thing I dig about them is they're old school genetics. This is stuff that I'm familiar with. I dig the land races and some of the great grandparent strains of the strains that are out today.
Oui, mon me.
Oui.
I could be Michelle.
You could be Michelle?
I could
no,
be
you're not
Michelle.
allowed to be Michelle. Nope. Actually, tonight's my night to be Michelle.
Jess said I just put some White Widow in the soil.
All right. That is probably my all-time favorite strain. Blue Dream follows very closely behind that. But yes, I don't think you can ever go wrong with White Widow.
We're going to give Michelle 30 more seconds.
All right, Michelle.
Hi, Patrick.
Got a countdown going.
We just chilling. Chit-chatting. We finished up our discussion on anger.
Yes.
I anticipated that one.
Yes, she knew that boop was coming. She's getting better.
Michelle said, here.
Wonderful. Congratulations.
So, Michelle, what you have won is a 5-pack of White Russian seeds from Uba Genetics. And what I need you to do is send Master Roachee.
That's me.
A private message with your address so we can get your Uba Seeds Genetics sent out to you.
Yep, get that. Get your information to me, and we will get these out to you. Thank you. Congratulations. All right.
We've got one more hashtag.
Yes, we do. We have one more hashtag.
One more hashtag.
Oh, there we go.
It's not up yet.
No. Well, why not?
Because I had to make it.
I'll make it.
I'm making it. I'm doing it.
Yay,
it's up.
You did it.
It's up.
Yay,
What's
Caitlin.
This? Oh, I like that one. That's nice.
Really?
Can you see? Can you see? Can you see?
I can
Lordy,
see.
Lordy.
Very, very cute, Caitlin. Very cute, Caitlin.
I'll move it. There.
Mm-hmm.
There. Fine.
Yeah.
That was nice while it lasted.
So says Stone One.
Sierra said she's from DIxon, Illinois.
Oh, did we get to see you this past weekend?
I don't think she lives there now, but I'm not sure.
Oh, it's from DIxon, or lives in DIxon now.
So what this wheel spin for is for a modified Grow Fam box, as it was described to me. As those of you who are weekly viewers know, we do Grow Fam boxes on Master Roachee Monday. We try to do it every other week. However, Ash and the Beautiful Dreadful were on vacation for a few weeks. And
much needed vacation
for a few weeks. And then also, after they came back from vacation, our internet and power was out our internet was out 1 week, and then our power was out the other week.
Okay, hold on, stop there. To understand how rural of an area that we live in, and I'm not kidding you, our internet power is being supplied by, an older single woman that is feeding a generator to keep everybody's internet on in town.
So every once in a while, she's got to go out and pour some gas or diesel. We don't know if it's a gas or a diesel generator, but she got to go fill her up so we can have internet services.
And occasionally she forgets, and so the internet will go down. But yes, that's our high technology in the area that we live.
Yes. Yes.
So
High speed internet.
high speed
I just keep imagining every once in a while Susie's got to make her little gas station run with her card that Sparklight gave to her, and
right.
I hope she's getting paid handsomely. Is all I care about.
Because we really appreciate what she's doing. I figured when they told me that they would have like one of their service trucks out there with the guys or
like a tanker to put the gas into the generator. But no. We were informed that it's a little old lady just going out every once in a while, filling up the generator to keep the internet going.
Green Acres. Yes. Yes.
Hi, Charles.
My goodness. We're almost to the Green Acres level.
Almost to the Green Acres level.
Almost.
So Sierra said she was born in DIxon, Illinois, but she doesn't live there now. She's in Southern Illinois now, so she's actually relatively close to us. To give a little bit of the undisclosed location of our undisclosed bunker, we live like 15 minutes from Paris, Illinois. So
yes, we're almost closer to Paris than we are to Terre Haute and Clinton. We're just a few miles difference. We're kind of in that Terre Haute triangle.
People are saying hi to Bearded in the comments, but I don't see him.
Oh, hi, Bearded.
They're saying hi to him, but I don't see him. So, Bearded, hi, buddy.
Yeah, namaste, my friend. Welcome, welcome.
Even though I don't see you.
He's hidden. Hidden means not visible. Did you know that, Caitlin?
So he's invisible?
No, I said not visible. Invisible and not visible are two different things. You're going to have to ponder on this. You're going to have to do thinky on it.
This is too much for my small brain. I saw Elizabeth. I saw two different people say hi to Bearded Buds. And one person say sending good vibes, Bearded Buds, but I don't. Chelsea said it popped up that he was watching with us.
Oh, right on. Very cool.
Rad.
But I'll tell you, it's been a great day. It's been an exhausting day, an exhausting weekend, and we're also looking at being in possibly another festival in Paris in a few weeks. I think somebody was saying there was going to be a festival in 3 to 4 weeks in Paris, and we're looking at St. Louis here.
I like going to the festivals.
Mm-hmm. And we also have a place in Michigan that could be possibly on our radar, and Oklahoma.
Peoria, not Paris.
Peoria. They both start with a P.
Paoli.
It may be Paoli, but Peoria. Yes,
Peoria, Paris, Paoli.
So we're looking for the vendor information for Peoria, and we may be up there here in a few weeks if we can figure things out. So looking forward to seeing everybody again.
Sierra said, "Doing what in St. Louis?"
Well, there's a couple things that we've heard about. So we're still trying to check in. If anybody knows of stuff that's going on in St. Louis,
let me say this because my brain orchestrated an awesome sentence.
Okay.
If there is any event that you know about that is Canna related, hippie related, anything of such nature, let us know and we'll try to make it there.
Yeah, we'll check it out and see if it's a good fit for us. We're always looking for places to set up, and like I said, the one in DIxon, the Urban Roots was great.
It was. So the other events that we've been to have been in more urban settings. Like Kansas City was basically like a rented out parking lot, and then Mo Canna Fest was at a hotel. The thing that really set the Herbal Roots Canna Festival apart from those two Canna Fests is it was set out on a farm, and I loved it. we were out in the middle of nowhere on a farm. Like, there were a bunch of people walking around barefoot. There was woods all around us. Yeah, you were. Like, there's a video that I didn't post, but we're gonna make a reel out of it. But yeah, so Master Roachee was walking around barefoot. I was walking around barefoot, and it was in a grassy terrain type area, and it was nice.
Oh, great grounding, great vibes. I mean, it was really healthy, good energy all through the weekend.
Yes.
And it's wonderful. And we've been to the other conventions that are held in the convention centers in Chicago and all, and those are a lot of fun. But just kind of being out in the natural setting, it was just a beautiful thing.
We got some people wanting us to come to Oklahoma. I'd be down for Oklahoma.
I've been looking at Harvest Fest. It's outside of Tulsa in August.
Chelsea said that she believes that Oklahoma has a hemp fest thingy soon. She'll check into it and let us know the dates.
Okay. Oh, well, it's hemp, it's cannabis. We set up at both types of events, but I think
even like creators market kind of deals, if they seem like they are like more earthy vibe, more like open to alternative forms of medicine like CBD, yes, we will go.
Yeah, but I think it was the one that I'm looking at is called Crop or Harvest Fest. And it's like around the 9th of August or something, somewhere around there. And it's outside of Tulsa. There's a lake northeast of Tulsa.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's up in that general region. But it looks like it's going to be a good time. If anybody knows or has information on some of this stuff going on in the Tulsa area, definitely let us know. We just need time to be able to plan and schedule ahead to make these events. Because that's a good distance from us.
Well, and because also both of us still work day jobs. So we like to, if we can plan enough and ahead for events, we like to make it to where we can save up money. That way we have money to spend at the events.
Right.
Because like if we're just flying by the seat of our pants and we go to events and we don't have any money, it's sad because I like to support the other vendors at the events and I like to buy a lot of stuff.
It's like, well, I will get this from you if I make enough money to buy it.
Hi, Andy.
Or are you open to barter? And we're always open to barter. It's a wonderful thing. Maybe on a Thursday night or another Monday night, I'll show you some artwork that I picked up. And one piece I bartered for. And I'm extremely happy. I'm looking for the right place to hang it.
I got this. Well, hang on. Let me put it against a dark background. I got this lovely rose quartz amethyst. I know it looks rather sizable, but it just spoke to me. I got it this weekend from I always want to say Rock Life, but I don't think it's Rock Life. Mom, what is it? Will you put it in the comments, please? Thanks. I'm not good. Listen, I was toasty on
we were
Saturday.
Visiting with them there at
what? THC crystals. THC crystals.
THC crystals.
THC crystals.
Yeah, we were hanging out with everybody at the campsite.
And he wrapped this rose quartz on site for me, so I could throw it on a necklace.
And they're also members of of our community. I think they're with the International Stoners and Illinois Stoners.
Yeah, so it's Rock Life and THC crystals.
Rock Life and THC crystals.
See, I had
it right.
I had it half
Get
right.
It right.
I had it half right.
Well, you're half.
Half here? I know.
Yes. Why don't you spin the wheel?
I guess I
Actually,
could.
why don't you play a Foop commercial first?
Okay. Hang on.
Because we're going to be giving away Foop next Monday. Next Monday, we are going to be giving away Foop. So check us out.
You never sent me the Foop commercial.
Okay, well, then don't play the Foop commercial.
Well, then I'm not going to play the Foop commercial. You never sent it to me. I had forgotten. There was a moment of unclarity where I had forgotten as to whether or not you had sent it to me.
Well, I sent it to you. You just didn't download it.
So, you want me to
So?
spin the wheel?
Yes, I want you to spin the wheel. Everybody wants you to spin the wheel.
I can spin the wheel.
Can you?
The
Yes. The wheel's spinning.
Yeah, it is.
Round and round it goes.
Where it stops, Charles McWhorter knows. Charles, are you here, my dear?
Charles
I know
McWhorter.
I saw you. I can't word.
Calling Charles McWhorter.
He's here. He's here.
Namaste,
Huzzah!
Charles. Congratulations, Grow Fan Box. Now, do not get in touch with me. No. I don't want to know anything about this.
No.
Caitlin, why don't you tell them what they need to do?
Ma! Come here. I need you for a second.
Caitlin didn't listen to directions.
No, I
given by
did.
her
It's just,
Mama-
I did.
Mama
I
Roachee
did. I
earlier.
did. It's just, I don't.
I did. I don't.
Hold on, I'm looking for it.
So, Charles.
Hey, if you find it, will you DM it to Master Roachee and I'll just send it to Charles?
Or I can just send it to Charles.
Oh, so, Charles, what's going to happen, buddy, is Mama Roachee's going to find you a link, and that link is going to be...
Don't click on it. Don't click on the links that she sends you.
Oh, no.
Okay, this link you can click on.
This link will be okay.
This link will be okay. She's being monitored. She's not sending out the inappropriate links any longer.
Okay,
Oh,
so I will send Charles.
She's not that kind of lady anymore.
Charles
No.
McWhorter. And
Not
I think
anymore.
me and Charles are buddies. I'm going to send Charles this link, and what he needs to do is tell them what he won, which is a souped up Grow Fan box from us, and the date, and his name and address.
Okay, write all that down, especially if you've been consuming.
There's a link, though.
There's
She's
a
going to
link.
send you a link, and the link should have all the questions where you fill out the talky word boxes.
And I sent it.
Hi, Becca's World.
Because if I had to do it by memory, I wouldn't be getting the box.
Listen, kids, one of these days I will have entirely how to run a live stream show figured out. But until that day,
Even though she's been doing it for a year now.
like a year and a half.
Well, you've been running the computer for a year.
She's
I feel like I
learning
do.
slowly.
No, I feel like I do an okay enough job.
Okay enough. Thank God you're not a surgeon. Oh, yeah, I think I did okay enough.
You know what? There are probably surgeons out there who think that too. Because you know why? Because medicine isn't an exact science, it's a practice. We are all guinea pigs. You go to the hospital, you're a guinea pig. Sorry. Not sorry.
You're generally a guinea pig when I say, here, eat this. It'll be okay.
True. True.
But you just keep coming back for more.
Well, because usually the stuff you have me eat gets me toasted. So, I mean, I'll try anything.
Yeah. But then you blame me. And it's not my fault because you do this willingly. Well, what do you think, Kate? Is it time to say goodnight?
I think so.
You think so? Would you
I
like to
think
say
so.
goodnight, Kate?
Yes. Good night, fam.
And as always, thank you for tuning in, viewing, and supporting us. Don't forget to support the other members of this wonderful, wonderful community. We'll see you Thursday night for who knows what. But until
Chaos.
then,
A Thursday night, we should be out unrolling our new segment, Uncomfortable Moments. I'll have to think of some stuff me and Master Roachee can talk about for Thursday.
so yes, there we go. Uncomfortable moments, things to talk with your kids about.
Yes.
So be sure to tune in Thursday and we'll see how this goes. And until then, peace, love, and good vibes, my friends. Thank you.
Thank you.